The Terminator. The Terminator is one of the greatest sci-fi villains and sci-fi movies that have ever been created, spawning one of the greatest sci-fi franchises, with Terminator 2 being the best in the series. Now, I am going to be doing a spoiler-filled review, and whenever I say spoiler-filled, there will be one or two, but just in case, I won't watch this video without watching the movie itself. So the Terminator has a very, very interesting concept where the Terminator is sent back in time to kill the mother of a man named John Connor so that he doesn't become the resistance leader in the future and is therefore never born. And the plot twist being that Kyle Reese, the man that John Connor sends back in time to save himself, is his father, which he doesn't know. And it's an amazing concept that I just truly love. And it's hard to wrap your mind around, but just know this. The Terminator is a fantastic movie. It has some of the greatest action scenes I've ever put on cinema, although not all of them are too amazing. It set up one of the greatest sequels where every action scene is amazing, but I will get into that either next week, tomorrow, or just further in the week. And the Terminator truly is amazing. It has one of the greatest love stories between Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor, and is a pretty deep movie, though not as deep as its sequel, is still a dang near perfect movie. And I know no movie is perfect, but James Cameron really has outdone himself in The Terminator. It's such a great movie that you really, if you haven't seen this, you haven't seen a classic that James Cameron has made, and you're really doing yourself a dishonor doing this because it's one of the greatest movies that have ever been invented. And it spawned some of the greatest and least successful sequels that have ever been put on the scene, and it also spawned a TV show, and The Terminator is one of the greatest mythologies that have ever been made, being so interesting and so mysterious, almost like the alien. You don't really know where they came from, you don't know what their future is like, you don't know what their world is like, and it's just it's just interesting, and so great, and seeing all these relationships together and seeing all these action scenes together is very, very amazing and very deep. And you can compare it to your life even. It's a very relatable movie, which seems odd for a killer robot trying to kill a mother so that the resistance leader of the future with machines won't ever come to life, and it's just a bit confusing concept, but very, very interesting movie. I recommend you check this out. It's a very good action movie with fantastic set pieces, action scenes. All the love stories are great, although there are some boring scenes, and some of the action scenes aren't the greatest. It has one of the best endings that you will ever see in cinematography history, and it's just a quite amazing movie. I would have to give it a 9 out of 10, ranking it amazing. Even extraordinary, I'd say. But this was the Terminator review by MemeShop Incorporated. And there's one last thing I want to add. I'm going to be starting this thing where I reference a movie, a TV show, something, and you guys will be able to guess what it is. And if you guess it right, the very first person who guesses it, I will give a shout out to in my next video. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And this is MemeShop Incorporated out, and today's reference will be, hey guys, I'm back. Seems 3 no-talent hacks last year tried to keep me from winning. But guess what? I'm back.